Hey y'all, it's Ashley. Today I'm going to be doing a layout process, and I have not gotten the fast forward thing yet. I have to get the iLife 11 before I do that, and long story short, I haven't gotten it yet. So I'm just going to cut out parts that, again, aren't necessary for you guys to see. And I'm doing this layout. I'm just kind of already got some things together on the side that I thought I might want to use, and I surprisingly end up using the majority of the things that I already had kind of sitting aside. Um, this is all stuff from the Kraftinkate. If you haven't seen that video, she put some kits together and I bought one of them, and I challenged myself to use all of them that, all of the things that, not all of the things she got, but only using things that she put in included in the kit. So I used all the letterings, all the letters I used, all the paper, and the embellishments I used were things that came in the kit. With that being said, I wasn't able to use inks or anything like that because that didn't come in the kit, but it ended up turning out fine, and it was just a clean page after all. So I think those papers are from October Afternoon. One's, I think, American Crafts, and then the Studio Calico, that tall, the one going up and down vertical, is a Studio Calico paper. And then I just added some doilies in the corner. And you'll notice later that some of the things I had originally planned when I place them don't end up happening the way that I had originally placed them, but it's okay because it turns out just fine. So I'm trying to just get the placement right now. And the letters that I showed that I already had written out were, I think that they are, I think they're Studio Calico letters, but I'll double check on that. And this jar that I'm gluing down right now is a Dear Lizzie mason jar. And let's see, I will find out what those letters are. Oh, they are Cosmo Cricket Ready Set Chip letters. And then you'll see that I'd already started out with some washi tape on this paper, and this paper is just like a creamy color. And the main color scheme I'm going for is just kind of like a pinkish, and then gray, and then with some hints of like blues in there. And then I'll add some other colors, I guess, towards the end with my smaller embellishments. But I think I thought I was gonna put that butterfly on, but I ended up setting it aside because I really like to do the small things at the end, but I was trying to rush the video so that, because I don't have fast forward. So that's another arrow, and that was from Pink Paisley, or that's an arrow from Pink Paisley, another embellishment that I got. And I cut out the part where I glued everything together, but I didn't think that was important for you guys to see the adhesive part. So I went ahead and glued that arrow down. I'm trying to figure out where I want this tag. And this tag I would normally maybe write some journaling on it, but for the video's sake, I just go ahead and put it in, and then it gets stuck. So I just like, well, I'll figure it out. I'll write journaling later. So if you guys remember, I tested out those letters at the beginning of the video where I was going to put them, and then I'm putting that bubble there, and I forget that I was going to put the letters there. So you'll see I run into that pretty soon. So I'm going to adhere that tag underneath, and it looks like it probably didn't stick, so I re-glue it. There we go. And I'm going to stick that down, and then I'm going to come back in with that bubble and that heart. And like I said, that kind of ruined my letter placement. But that's the fun thing about scrapbooking, is it ends up working out, and even if you don't, it wasn't planned, it didn't go as planned, it's still okay. You just go with it. I know I've said that numerous times in other videos. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that heart down. That was also a little embellishment that came in the kit. All of this stuff was. So if I keep saying that, I'm sorry. But all of the stuff that came in, I did not use one thing that didn't come in the kit. Besides it's obviously besides the stuff like the glue and stuff like that. But as far as like what I'm using on the paper, everything came in the kit. So see, I had trouble there. I was like, oh, well, I meant to put those there, but I decided I was going to move them down there, but that I didn't really like. It was too busy to put those letters that have some grid marks on them. It was too busy to put them down below, so I ended up adding a pink strip. Even though I cover up the bottom of that, what I had added earlier, the other strip, I cover it up, but it's okay. It gives a little bit more contrast, I guess. So there we go. And then I'll add these 2 yellow butterflies. They're little just chipboard butterflies, and I'm going to go ahead and adhere those. And because I did a little bit of planning, just a little bit, I mean, I just pulled some things I thought would go together. It did not take very long at all. I mean, it was 20 minutes tops, maybe. So that is my kind of layout. I would rather not sit for hours and try to work on something. So that was also a paper clip that she included in the kit as well. And then now I'm going to do some final touches of embellishments, and you can see I'm going through that pink paisley pile again, and I don't know if I find anything in there. I think I do pull another heart and an arrow, not that one, but I pull another arrow, and I'm going to adhere those things here in a second, and I'm going to cut out the rest of the video because I have trouble finding those last few small embellishments that I want to use, and so I got a little frustrated, so I took a little while and I cut the end out and went ahead and showed you the final, but it wasn't you guys didn't miss a whole lot. So I'll add another heart by the smile bubble, and then I'm going to adhere that arrow, and then I am going to put a couple buttons and something down at the bottom left hand corner, and then I think something at the corner of the photo, the left hand corner of the photo as well, the top left hand corner, just to give it a little something because those letters were going to go there. So yeah, I just adhered that arrow. And then I'm going to, I'm looking for placement of the buttons, and this is where I start getting frustrated because I'm just not real sure what to use. And I don't think I like that, so I tried a couple different things and thought, well, I'll just go ahead and finish up the layout and then show you guys what I ended up coming up with. And you'll see, it wasn't a huge difference in what it looks like now. Just gives a little something. So it looks like I'm looking for some other buttons that I may want to use there. And you can see I even pulled some bigger buttons to see if that may work. But here's the final layout. Like I said, I added that remember and then that heart right there by the smile. And then the happy at the bottom with a couple of buttons. And it's just a very simple layout. I mean, anybody could do it. So thank you guys so much for watching.